While some pieces of the Atlantic forest have been reconnected using wildlife corridors, many challenges remain for the association of the golden lion tamarin to effectively conserve the Atlantic forest. In this video, we will look into these main challenges and provide a possible solution. One of the major challenges is that the AMLD does not operate within a vacuum. Their reserve is surrounded by privately owned land. That means that if they wish to expand, they have to negotiate with the landowners.
So one of the big issues of a conservation project, and especially here with the golden lion tamarin in the Atlantic forest, is to deal with the territory and with the different stakeholders we have here, especially the landowners. You have to visit the properties, to get their permission to walk in their forest, and this kind of work we don't have much resistance. But when you have to talk with them about permission to restore the forest, and then the negotiation is a bit more complicated because some areas use it for the pasture and we want to make a corridor, and we have to discuss and negotiate in terms of how to do that without bringing any problem for the landowner.
Negotiating with landowners continues to be a delicate process that has both positive and negative results. And it is a process wherein negotiation strategies are highly dependent on the context. To protect the Atlantic forest, education is key. People need to be convinced of the importance of biodiversity as a whole in order to act, of the natural as well as monetary value to maintaining a balanced ecosystem, of its beauty, its inherent value and its importance to human health.
We have some small settlements with small farmers, but most of them are medium-sized properties, so we have lots of local people to engage in conservation, to talk to them about the importance of the project, the fact that the golden lion tamarin is an endangered species and needs the territory protected and connected to be able to survive.
If landowners could be convinced to intrinsically care for nature, they might also be convinced to make compromises, or to even sell their land for habitat restoration, as has happened with the land whereon the Darwin 200 corridor is located.
That conversation, we have been doing that for more than 30 years, and we have different approach and different relationship with them. Some people are very much friendly with us and understand the issue and allow planting trees. Others are not very much related to this kind of issues on conservation, but has a good response.
One example of a compromise is a corridor that was planted over 15 years ago, located very close to the AMLD.
Então nós estamos no Aras da Flandria, onde foi plantado um corredor florestal no final de 2007 e terminamos no início de 2008, ou seja, essa área tem 15 anos. E ela foi importante para possibilitar a conexão entre os dois fragmentos, sendo que um fragmento era isolado.
This corridor is divided by two passageways so that the property's cattle can freely move from one side of the corridor to the other.
Em 2008 teve uma filmagem, ocorreu uma filmagem aqui e me foi perguntado se essas passagens para os cavalos, para os bois, atrapalhariam essa conexão. Eu me lembro de dizer que não, que no futuro as árvores iriam crescer e as copas iriam se tocar, então os animais poderiam passar pelas copas. E isso aconteceu, foi bem sucedido e a profecia foi cumprida.
This forest is now regularly monitored and is a very effective wildlife passage, a win-win scenario. Not only do we have great examples of successful corridors, more and more people start to become convinced of the immense value of nature. We asked some locals and people associated with Darwin 200 why they care for nature. Here are some examples.
If we wanna live in this planet for like a long time, still we have to take care of nature because the planet is slowly dying.
Eu me importo porque nós fazemos parte da natureza, eu faço parte da natureza, eu me curo na natureza e eu tenho forças a partir da natureza.
Eu gosto da natureza pela liberdade e pela sensação que eu sinto de liberdade aqui dentro.
If nature is thriving, we will thrive too. We depend on nature to survive, to have a good quality of life, to have good air, to have good soil, to have clean water.
Many of these answers inspire hope. While a lot of work still needs to be done to raise public awareness and to conserve the Atlantic forest, there is a reason to be optimistic.
When we think about the future of this conservation effort, we need to be positive, we need to be optimistic, even if the conditions are difficult. But we have been achieving some results due to the long-term effort, and we can see that it's possible to reverse the situation. Restoring forest, building passage for the animals in the infrastructure, engaging more landowners, engaging the public sector. So this is something that takes a long time to get results. And what we have here today is an example that yes, it's possible to reverse this situation.
It is possible to reverse the situation. It takes a long time to see results, and we have a long way to go. But the work in the last couple of decades has not been for nothing. The number of golden line tamarins has skyrocketed. The total conserved area surrounding the AMLD has expanded, and slowly people start to become convinced of the importance of conservation. If we care and act, this whole region could be a rainforest again within our lifetime.